Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about how you can make and take better compositions in your location. I know from personal experience it can be very difficult due to the lack of inspiration that you see around you, but today I'm going to try to help you find new locations and get results there. So let's not waste any time, and we should probably get right into the video, you know. The first thing is you want to find a new location to shoot at. And that might sound a little bit difficult, but I'm gonna help you out, all right? That's what I'm here for right now. There's an app, it's called The Hiker's Project. It's free, it's by REI, and it basically what it does is you type in your location, and it shows up a map of your location, obviously, and then different hikes that you can do, and you can click on those hikes, and they show pictures and descriptions and ratings and stuff. And if they don't have that, that means the hike is not popular whatsoever, which is actually probably good for you because then you might get some original shots. But yeah, that's basically the first tip. You want to find a new location, and you can also like go driving around finding places too if you're not into hiking, but I know most landscape photographers are. So yeah. Alright guys, so hopefully you have found the location that you want to actually photograph at, and I guess the next thing to do is actually go to that location. But there's a caveat. Don't bring your camera, not at all. Instead, you want to just look for interesting compositions that could potentially work with different types of light, and I mean, that's basically my next tip. Alright guys, so there are a few reasons why I wouldn't recommend bringing a camera, and one of those is, well, a camera actually weighs, yeah, it just weighs stuff, and well, it's lighter to not have a camera with you, obviously, and if you can go further generally, and that's, I guess, the entire point of scouting out location is to actually hike and find compositions, and if you can go further, you might find new compositions further down the trail. And yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory, and I'm not very good at explaining things, so I'll just let you guys explain it in your head. But hey, that's just my opinion. If you really want to bring your camera, go ahead. I obviously don't really care, but I'm just trying to give you some options, and that's one of them that I personally use. Yeah. Alright guys, another thing that could help you, that helps me personally, is looking at the landscape, or your landscape, like a tourist coming from a completely different climate. And basically this helps you, like, I don't know, like make your landscape a bit more special than you may think it is. For example, if you live in a coniferous forest area, try to look at your landscape like someone who might live in a desert, or that's kind of extreme, but someone who lives in maybe like a more of a tropical forest area. I don't know, just pretend that you live somewhere else and that you're coming to this location with new eyes, like you've never seen it before. Like, oak tree? What is that? I have no idea. Pine tree? Who would have thought? Yeah, just you know what I'm trying to say, and it can be difficult, but it is worth it once you figure it out. All right, guys. So as you can see, I have retreated into a small little tree house. It's kind of windy outside and a bit chilly, but we're safe now. We're safe. Don't worry. Alright guys, so hopefully you have found your new location, and even hopefully you have found some compositions in that new location. If so, you're doing pretty good. If not, I guess just keep looking. But now it's kind of dark. Just wait, the sun's coming. But now it's mostly about lighting and timing. I guess the first thing is you want to figure out what type of light you want in your photograph, whether it's fog or dramatic light, or maybe like blue hour light. It really depends on your scene and what your envision is for the picture. And if you can't decide between multiple different lighting scenarios, I would recommend shooting all of them, if not some of them. Like I said before, it's really more about experimenting rather than trying to get the best right away, because we all know it's really not that easy. Yeah, it's just not. For example, if you have a scene of a mountain, you may want it with very soft light, maybe just a little bit of light just hitting the top of the mountain. Or maybe you want really dramatic light, just like big beams of light like going down the mountain, try for both of them. You know, it will take a while probably to get one or the other scenarios, but it could be worth it. So, and if you need help deciding what type of weather condition you might want, I would recommend starting with the weather that you have, the season that you are in right now. So for example, if you have a cool composition in mind of a woodland scene and you're in the fall, I would recommend maybe going for some foggy light, because I mean, fog in the morning is pretty common, at least where I live in the fall. But like, what I mean is like, whatever season you're in, try to look for weather conditions that come in that season. So it might be a bit easier or a bit sooner to find the right lighting condition that you want. And obviously you can wait multiple seasons if you really choose to, but I don't know. It's just a recommendation. You don't have to do it. All right, it's just recommending. Okay. And of course, using weather apps to plan your lighting condition or whatever you want is obviously a good option to do. For me, I personally use AccuWeather, WeatherBug, as well as Clear Outside. All of these apps are very good, and the more apps you use, the better your chances are of getting accurate weather, right? So yeah, that's, I don't know, it's a pretty obvious tip. So you have found your new location, you have discovered a few compositions, and you have found the light that perfectly matches the composition and location. Now what do? Well, it's pretty obvious actually. You take the picture. Alright guys, so I hope you did find this video to be useful. If you didn't, I'm sorry. Let me know in the comments why. Yeah. I don't know, there's not much of an outro. I guess subscribe, leave a like, comment. Always comment. I love your feedback. And yeah, see you guys in the next one.